Good morning, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks for joining us. Hey, American versus Australian versus British expats or tourists or visitors or whatever people. There's certainly no opinion or no shortage of opinions, but I thought maybe I'd ask you guys and we could even get some commentary going. So it's kind of important that you comment on this video. Your opinions are really, really needed for it. So let's get started.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Started. All right. How different are Americans, English, and Australian visitors to foreign countries? And what are they looking for that's different? You need to comment and let us know. Okay? It's important because we get a different, YouTube presents a very different view than what we personally see. So let me start this real quick. We have friends from all different countries, and they are from all different economic levels, and they're all good people. We've never had a friend that we don't continue to have, unless they've passed on or moved away. We've never had or run into problems with anybody. But apparently there are certain people producing content that absolutely show that there's a difference between the ones from different countries. Now, of course, they're going to be individually different. And of course, there are going to be ethnic norms, but those norms don't necessarily mean something bad. All right. So I have 3 questions. That's it. Just the 3. And if you would answer them in your comments below, it would be greatly appreciated. All right. And I made it simple. I did. Made it as simple as I could. Question number 1, where do you currently live? All right. And when I say, where do you currently live? What I mean is in what country do you spend most of your time? You may not have transitioned here to the Philippines. You may not have transitioned. And this goes and works in any country. Those of you that are in Mexico or Portugal or Spain or wherever, okay? These same things apply to you. So we would like some answers. So where do you currently live? What country do you spend most of your time in? And if you don't currently live in a country different than your origin, all right, like let's say you live in the U.S., have you ever lived anywhere outside of that country? Or are you considering it? Okay, so that's question number 1, 2 parts, but still simple. Easy for you to answer. Question number 2, are you married or were you previously married? And if you're not married, are you considering looking to find someone to get married to? Now, I don't mean are you looking to jump in or something like that, but you're open to long-term dating and finding out if they're the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Okay? And so finally, question number 3. If you're considering the Philippines, are you considering, or do you want, or do you know whether you want to live in the province or in a major city? And how important is that setting to you? You know, we have friends who absolutely will not live in a major city. We have friends that live outside of Angeles in the province. They come into Angeles weekly, but they don't want to live in Angeles. We have friends and us, all right? We don't want to live in the province. Arlene and I don't want to live. You know, I can't really speak for Arlene. She sometimes says things that make me happy, but I don't want to live in the province. It is just too slow a life for me. There's nothing wrong with living in a small, simple, slow life at all. Okay? And if that's your thing, that's great. But if it's not, where is it? And so finally, I would like to ask you this. Feel free to add to your comment, all right, anything else you feel is pertinent to this. But for the basics, I want to know how Americans, English, and Australians are any different from each other. Okay? I'm not talking about bad behavior. I'm not talking about dumbasses. You know what? You can complain and whine and cry all you want about stupid this and stupid that. I can tell you right now, I know two separate groups, all right, of British expats. These guys actually have, you know, like a bowling shirt, you know, with their names imprinted on it and their little club name. And they go bar hopping every, I think it's Wednesday. All right. And their behavior can be quite different. All right. I know an Australian group that does that. And then we have our friends, and some of our friends bar hop once, twice a week. So don't talk to me about behavior. All right. There are plenty of British, German, Australian, American expats that have been thrown in jail here, just like there are crazy dumbasses in every culture and in every society. But what I am looking for is, what are these basic differences? And maybe we'll continue this on. Otherwise, please do consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. And we hope you have an absolutely great day.